I'm ready.
Oh, are you ready to have some fun?
Yes.
Okay, let's have some fun. So we're still on our 4 seasons. So let's quickly see what we're going to do. So opinion practice. What we're going to do is we're going to just match the sentences number 1 with 4 to A and D on the right-hand side. Okay. So first of all, we have supporting opinions. Can you read number 1 then for us?
Is living in an area with one season is easier.
Mm-hmm. So which one do you think we're going to match it with? A, B, C, or D? So it's because of what? So living in an area with one season is easier because
A.
I agree with you. Yes, A. Well done. Now can you do number 2 for us?
Different seasons are much better. C.
Oh, you're too smart. There we go. Because there are many different things to do. And in number 3.
Wearing shorts and t-shirt all year is great. Is B.
B or D?
B. Because we get used to different weather conditions.
Let's look at that one. Wearing shorts and t-shirts all year is great because it is cool and comfortable. Because now we already know this the differences. So we already know. Sorry, Jenny. So we already know that we are wearing shorts and t-shirts all year because it is clothes always says either uncomfortable or comfortable. And what about number 4?
Number 4 is living in a country with 4 seasons makes our body healthier. Is B.
Yes, because you get used to different weather conditions now. Now we're having refuting of opinions. Okay. So what do you understand, Jenny, of the word refuting?
It's kind of like changing the idea and says that if they don't like it, and also they like to make their own.
Yes, absolutely. So we are changing it. Okay, so it is to say that it is the opposite. We are agreeing with the opposite meaning of it. So number 1 season all year is very boring. So which one do you think does it match with? A, B, C, or D? Take your time. Because we are not agreeing with it.
B.
I was thinking the same thing. Well done, that was good. Because it is not true. Because you already know that you can do one great activity the whole year. Then number 2.
Having 4 different seasons is great. It's A.
So what has happened with the temperature because of all the seasons?
It's make us 6.
Yes. And then what about number 3?
Number 3 is there are many different activities to do.
There are many different activities to do when there are 4 seasons. Is it really like that?
C. I think so. C.
Alright, so let's break it down. That is not true. Beaches and resorts are too busy and not all people can enjoy different activities. Look at the word what they are referring to. Activities. Activities. Okay. And then the last one
is living in a place that has one season is cheaper, and it is C.
Ah, there we go. Because I'm not sure about that. Many places with one season are very hot or cold. It costs a lot of money to pay for the air conditioning or heating. Right. So that was really good. Now we're going to move on to opinion examples. So what we're going to do is we're going to read the opinions and the answer questions and then circle the main idea in each opinion. Underline the supporting ideas in each opinion. So let's listen to the audio and then we are going to underline the keywords.
Supporting opinion. I believe that it is much better to live in a country with 4 different seasons. Each season, people can do different activities. In the winter, they can do snow sports. In the spring and fall, they can go to the mountains. In the summer, they can go swimming. It is a lot of fun. Also, you can have a stronger body. This is because you can experience hot and cold weather. People living in a place with one season get sick when they go to a country with 4 different seasons.
Hi. So, Jenny, do you know what a supporting opinion is?
Yes.
So tell me, in your own words, what do you say is a supporting opinion?
Supporting opinion is kind of like if you like the things or the places, they just and other people like it, so kind of supportive.
And you for it, and you are giving your reasons why you support this and why you agree with this. Okay, so that is really good. Now let's circle the main idea. So what do you think is the main idea in the supporting opinion?
The main idea is each season people can do different activities.
Yes, there we go. So that was really good. And then, so I believe that it's much better that they live in a country with 4 different seasons. Each season people can do different activities. And then, so that is the main idea. There we go. Now, can you underline for us which are the supporting ideas based on the main idea? So which these words support that main idea, the reasoning? You can just underline.
It is a lot of fun, and also you can have stronger bodies.
Oh wow! So what type of they are mentioning people can do different activities. So what different activities are they referring to?
Winter and spring, fall, and summer.
So those are your different seasons. But now I want to know what are the different activities? So you get snow sports, which is one of them.
And they can go to the mountains and they can go swimming.
Go to the mountains, swimming. You see. So those are your supporting ideas. That was really good. Okay, so and that's how you do it. Now let's listen to the second one. Let's listen. Is it an opposing opinion or what type of opinion is this one?
Is the opposing opinion is the opposite.
The opposite, yes. So let's listen. Is this the opposite of what of the original opinion?
It is much better to live in a country with only one season. This is because we know what the weather will be like. People living in a country with 4 seasons cannot guess the weather conditions. As a result, they may cancel their plans to go hiking or go to the beach. This is because it may rain or become cold. Also, it is healthier to live in a place with the same season. Many people in Korea get sick when the seasons change.
Okay, but now I want to know, Jenny, is this really an opposing opinion or is it a refuting opinion?
Opposing opinion.
A refuting. Okay. So let's have a look. Okay, sorry, right there.
Supporting opinion.
Guys,
I believe that it is much better to live in a country with 4 different seasons. Each season, people can do different
Opposing
activities.
opinion.
In the winter,
sorry about that. There we go. Let me just quickly.
supporting opinion.
Opposing opinion. It is
Okay, so there we go. So there's our main one. So this is a refuting opinion. So the refuting opinion, the main idea, it's much better to live in a country with only one season. Now, Jenny, can you give us the supporting ideas for this main idea? So what are the support?
This is because we know what the weather will be like.
Yes, well done. And also,
it is healthier to live in a place with the season.
Excellent. There we go. So those are our supporting ideas. So now, let's look at the next one. Can you think of some examples to support the ideas in each opinion? Okay. Ooh. So what do you think, Jenny? Can you think of some examples to support? Sorry about that. I'm just clearing the screen. Can you think of some examples to support the ideas in each opinion? So we know the ideas is, I believe that it's much better to live in a country with 4 different seasons. And then it is much better to live in a country with only one season. Those are our main ideas. Now, can you think of some examples we actually done it already. Okay? So we have done it already, like the ski. Remember, we the supporting ones, we say the ski. So the different activities. Okay, can you mention the different activities for us?
Well, when it's winter, we can go make a snowman or have a snowball fight with our family or with our best friend.
There we go. So you're adding extra information and examples. What about go to the mountain?
If we go in spring and fall, we can go to the mountain and we can explore some new things and experience in that place.
Wow, that was good. And what about swimming?
In summer, we can go swimming to get some fresh air, and we can collect some seashell when it's that time, and also have a water shotgun.
Wow, that was really good. I like that. You got some great ideas. Okay, that was excellent. Well done, Jenny. Now let's have a look at the other one. Okay, refuting opinion. So once again, our main one is much better to live in a country with only one season. Okay, so once again, why? What is the example? Can you give us an example? Why is it better to live in a country with only one season?
This is because that when we live in only one season, we don't have to buy expensive things for each season, and we can only buy one things for one season, and we can save a lot of money.
Yes, that was really good. Okay, I love that. And then another one is also it is healthy to live in a place with some season. So many people in Korea get sick when the seasons change. Can you give a supportive example of that?
And many people in Korea get sick when the season changes. And also, sometimes if the season changes and we didn't even know about that, and we didn't have any plans, so in that season we don't have anything to do, and we have to buy stuff for that season, like clothes.
Yes. And what type of stuff do we need to buy? Do we need to buy hotter stuff, warmer stuff, colder stuff? What do we need to do?
Like when it's winter and we just get up in the morning and it's kind of get cold, and we started to have a runny nose, and then we check on the calendar, then we started to know that it's winter. And in our closet that we didn't have a warm clothes, so we have to go outside in the coldest weather with our runny nose to buy warm clothes.
That was excellent. Well done, Jenny. I love the way you described, the moment the season changes, what can sort of happen to our bodies and what can we do and what are we going to experience? That was really good. So, useful expressions, supporting opinion. I believe that it is much better to live in a country with 4 different seasons. Okay. So, to express one's personal opinion, we normally use the word in my opinion or my point of view or I think or I believe that. Okay, so Jenny, can you read that for us? How do we express your own personal opinion?
In my opinion, living in one season is great.
Ah,
If I was in American, the view of that is, I think, is spectacular. They had and there was snow everywhere, and I also think that we don't have to buy anything new for each different season, and because of that we can save a lot of money for ourselves in an environment, and we
so
can also have fun without knowing what the next season is.
Wow, Jenny, you are so smart. That is so good. Well done. So what you can say is, in my opinion, I believe this, and then you can say, I also think, right? And I believe that this and this and this and that reason. So well done, Jenny. I like that. So now use phrases below to answer the questions. Okay, so once again, now, number one, Jenny, what do you think about outside activities in each season? Are they interesting? So now you're going to use the expression of personal opinion. So you're going to say, in my opinion, or and I think, or I believe. So can you please answer the question for number one for us?
In my opinion, I think living in one season is great, and if I have that one season and the season is my favorite is winter, then it's the best season ever. And when stepping outside and I was wearing a boot and warm clothes, snow was everywhere, and it's at this time I can invite my friend over. We can have a hot chocolate, and we can also have a snowball fight with other neighbor friends, and we can make a snowman for each other, and also having fun at the same time. It is very interesting in that time because we can make ice cream for ourselves without melting the ice cream, and we see that new animal have in here like white fox or polar bear. And at the
Ooh.
same time, birds do not live in the winter anymore because they have to go at some places warm to make their body have the same temperature.
Oh wow, Jenny, that was incredible. Okay, and tell me, do you believe that winter is the best season of all times?
Yes.
Ah, there we go. And now number two, do you think it's the best choice to live in an area with four seasons? So can you please express your opinion?
Well, living in four seasons is great, but
In my
as
Jenny,
in
Jenny,
my
you're going to
opinion, in my
there we go.
opinion, if I live in some place like Japan or South Korea, and they have four seasons in every each of the year, well, other people may think it's great, but some people may think it's not, and I would think it's maybe. The great season that we can enjoy each of the season and learn new things in each of them without having any boring things in one season. But the sad thing is, we have to waste our own money to buy each clothes for each season. And sometimes, if we think that if summer is gonna come, we're gonna think our plans in summer is we're gonna go have a picnic or go to the beach. But when when the years have passed and we thought it was gonna be summer, but it was winter, so we have to cancel our plans. And in that winter time, we have nothing to do and it was boring.
Yes, because you weren't prepared. That was really good, Jenny. Well done, and also well done on your fluency speaking there. Your vocabulary was excellent. I like the words you've chosen there, and the way you once again express your opinion on what you think is the best choice. Is it living maybe in a place with one season and why? So you were giving supportive answers why you don't agree with the four seasons. So well done. Okie dokie. So let's discuss these questions. So I'm going to be your partner. So do you think it is healthy to live in a place with one season? So you already answered that one. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Do you think it is boring to have same season all year around?
Um, well, yes, if that season was my least favorite season, but also no, because if that season was my favorite season, then no.
Right, so in my opinion, if it was my favorite season, I fully support that it won't be boring. However, if it wasn't my favorite, I think I would find it really boring. Okay, so that is how you express. So well done. You just have to say what your opinion is. Okay, so when someone asks you something, you always start with, in my opinion, this is what I think. Okay. And then the next one, do you want to do your favorite activity all year round?
In my opinion, if I have my if I want to do my favorite activity all year round, then that would be great. And If it's summer, I can go to the beach, collect some beautiful shells, and go home and then decorate them.
Oh wow! And so what is your favorite activity to do in the year? So to do basically the whole entire year. So what activity do you like, Jenny?
Ice skating and collect shells.
Okay. And can you do it in the winter?
Well, I can't do collecting shells in winter, but I can go ice skating though.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. And how do you feel, Jenny, when a change in weather stops you from doing your favorite activity? So now you have plans, you've got this amazing plans with your family. You guys are gonna go up into the mountain, and there's a lot of great things to do. But now the weather suddenly changed, and now you have to stay home. So how do you feel when a change in weather stops you from doing your favorite activity?
Um, well, in my opinion, thinking about that, if a change weather stopped me from my favorite activity, some people may just sit at their home and watching TV and doing nothing while feeling boring. Well, me on the other side, I can think with a new idea to go.
Ah, so you want to go maybe somewhere else, which accommodates the weather. So, for example, if it rains, you can do something at a place that you won't get wet, so you can do something indoor.
Yes.
Oh, that's good, Jenny. You are so smart. And then lastly, do you want to live in a hot place or do you prefer a cold place?
In my opinion, I would prefer a cold place.
Can you give us supportive examples why?
It is because that living in a hot place, well, how much cool clothes that you wear, you just still feel hot. And if
Mhm.
you're wearing your favorite pajamas, but now you're living in a hot place, now your favorite pajamas now is like your unfavorite now because it felt itchy and uncomfortable and sweaty. Well, prefer in a cold place, we can keep that. Well, we can also wear our pajamas, but a warm one, and we can have lot of new things to go outside, and we can have a cup of hot chocolate if we want that in the morning, and we can have a really warm bed with that.
Ah, I like that. And you won't feel uncomfortable when it's cold because when it's hot, you feel sticky and ooey and gooey. So you rather prefer the cold weather because you can always get a blanket or a jacket to warm you up. But when it's hot, you can't take off your clothes. You have to wear clothes even though it is hot. Okay. And then you have to go through through the stage of being uncomfortable. So well done, Jenny. I like the supportive answers. Okay, so you already answered. So do you think we already done that? I'm not going to even show you that. Okay, so Jenny, wow, you did. Let's quickly go back to the first one. You already express your opinion on that. Oh, this is what I want to do. So Jenny, I want to know. So, if you could choose a cold place to live in the whole entire world, which place would it be?
Well, if I was in North Korea, it would like feel like a cage. So if I was in North, it was like we have to get out of danger by the polar bears and have to hunt fish every day. and have to eat baked beans. So, America?
America. And do you know, do you want to live in the South or North America?
What's the difference?
Okay, so we have the North Americas up here, and then the South America where Brazil, all of those places are there. And then we have New York, we have Washington, D.C., we have Chicago. All of those places are North America. But Brazil and Mexico are South America. So South America is a lot more warmer than your North America. So it tends to get almost 45 degrees in South America. Did you know that?
So, is it hot? Because it felt like it.
It is very hot. It is extremely hot. So how hot? What is the temperature by you today?
31.
Okay, so it's hotter than what it's at your place.
Oh,
Okay, because there's deserts. There's a lot of deserts. Okay,
okay.
so North America is a lot more colder. Like it snows in the New York City. It snows in different areas in the North America because it's close to the North Pole. And that's why you get the summer as well. You get winter, you get fall, and you get all four seasons. But it's more in the south. It is more hotter than it is in the north. Okay. So which one would you prefer, the south or the North America?
The north.
Ah, there you go. Me too. I agree with you. Okay, so I'm just going to give you suggested answers. So can you please read for us the question that I asked you earlier? Do you think it is healthy to live in one place with one season? So can you just read the answer?
It's healthy to live in a place with one season because the weather is always the same. Most people become sick when the season changes. If the season don't change, we can stay healthy. I don't think it is healthy to live in a place with one season. If we, if we live in such places, our body cannot learn to handle different temperature. This can make us get sick.
Okay, so you see the one is for the one season, and the other one is the opposing answer. So those are the two. So you can choose which one, but you already gave me a phenomenal answer. So well done, Jenny. You were on path with the answer. Now let's look at two. So you also answered this one. Do you think it is boring to have the same season all year around? So can you give us the two suggested answers there?
Is I don't think it's boring to have the same season all year around. It's really like fall during this time. I'm happy every day. I can go anywhere and never get too hot or too cold. It is great to feel happy all the time. I think it is boring to have the same season all year around. I really love the summer because it is hot and sunny. However, after a few months, I get bored with the high temperature. Summer is special because it only happens once a year.
Hi, excellent. So those are just examples of what you could say. Okay, so nice reading there. But once again, you gave us a perfect answer. And then number three, do you want to do your favorite activity all year round? So you mentioned to us your favorite activity, what you like to do, and what other activities you can do when it's only winter. So now, can you read for us someone else's opinion?
Is I want to do my favorite activity all year around. This is because I can choose a hobby that I like and then I can practice it all the time. I may become really good at it. I don't really want to do my favorite activity all year around. I like skiing, but I don't want it to do it all year. I also really like going to the beach, but I don't want it to do. I want. I don't want to go there every day. It is more exciting to do different things.
So that is someone else's opinion. So they think, in my opinion, this is how they feel. Okay. But once again, you already told us about your activities. But tell me, if you had to choose, would you do your activity, your favorite activity all year round?
Um, Maybe like on Saturday every week.
Okay, you see, you got, so I will do it on a regular basis. So that's basically what you're saying. So that is a good thing. So you can basically have a balance. That was good, Jenny. And then, how do you feel when change in weather stops you from doing your favorite activity? Okay, so now can you read what someone else's opinion is regarding this?
Is I will feel it is a big problem when a change in the weather stop me from doing an activity that I like a lot. I spend a lot of time and money to do my favorite activities such as going to the beach or to the mountains. So I would feel terrible if the weather ruined our plans. I don't think it's a big problem if the weather stop me doing my favorite activity. There are so many things to do, so I can just choose to do something else or just wait for the weather to improve.
You see, so you basically agree with the bottom one because you say you will get a place which will accommodate you even if it's rainy weather that you can do an activity indoors. Right. So well done, Jenny. That was good. And then number 5. Do you want to live in a hot place or do you prefer in a cold place? So let's see. So let's see what a person is saying about a hot place and a cold place. Can you read that for us?
I believe that it's better to live in a place that is always hot. There are more things to do in hot sunny places. Also, it is not usually hot at all the other time. For example, early morning at night every time unusually much colder. I can be more active then. I
Hmm.
want to be live in an area that is always cold. In cold area, there are not many illnesses, what?
Illnesses,
I-
illnesses, illnesses,
Illnesses,
illnesses.
illnesses,
So, illnesses, illnesses.
illnesses.
There we go. Well done. Excellent.
It can be cold temperatures kill the bacteria. Also, if I am cold, I can just put on extra clothes. However, it is very difficult for me to cool down in hot places.
So you agreed with the bottom one. So that was good. And you explained to us you rather prefer living in a cold place. And you also said that you can save money on not buying a lot of clothes also for the different seasons. And especially when it's hot, you need to get some air conditioning and you can't really add, like where you add clothes when it's cold, you can't really remove clothes when it's hot. So that was good. Well done.
At the
Yes,
same
Jenny?
time, we cannot waste our money when we live in a hot weather, in a hot places, because if we were buying an air conditioning, that can be just ruin our money saving.
Oh, yes, because it will take up a lot of our saving money. Well done. Okay, so on that note, Jenny, Did you have fun today?
Yes.
Oh, you did absolutely amazing, and I really like your confidence and the way you speak. You speak so fluently, and you speak with so much confidence. Keep it up. You're doing amazing. So for homework, you are going to plan and write your outline to prepare these motions. Okay. So is it more expensive to live in a country with 4 different seasons? People living in a country with only 1 season are lazy. People living in a country with 4 seasons are more active. So you have to say what you think in your opinion. Okay. So students, prepare carefully to debate with your teacher in the next lesson. So you are going to debate with me why you are supportive of this. Okay. So you're going to prepare that, and with our next session, me and you are going to practice together. Okay.
Okay.
I will send you on our group, Jenny. I will send you the homework, okay?
Okay. Goodbye.
See you next time, and have a great day, Jenny. Bye-bye.
You too. Have a great day too.